A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, former President Donald Trump has issued a pardon for Enrique Tarrio, the former leader of the Proud Boys, who had been serving a staggering 22-year sentence for his involvement in the January 6, 2021, attack on the U.S. Capitol. Tarrio, now 42, was convicted of seditious conspiracy and other felonies, with prosecutors labeling him a street-fighting extremist and a key figure in orchestrating the insurrection that sought to overturn the certification of Joe Biden's electoral victory. The announcement of the pardon, made on Monday, has sent shockwaves through various social media platforms, igniting a firestorm of debate and controversy. Trump's defense of the pardon was rooted in his assertion that Tarrio's sentence was unfair and part of what he described as a series of politically motivated prosecutions. However, specifics regarding why Tarrio was singled out for clemency were not disclosed. Tarrio's release was met with elation from his family, particularly his mother, who took to social media to express her gratitude and joy. "My son has been released, OMG. Lord, thank you. Tarrio is free," she tweeted, accompanied by emojis that captured her relief and excitement. Despite not being present at the Capitol during the riot, Tarrio was accused of playing a pivotal role in planning the attack and inciting violence from a distance. His conviction represented the longest sentence given to any of the nearly 1,600 individuals charged in connection with the Capitol riot, a fact that underscores the severity of his actions in the eyes of the justice system. On the first day of his return to office, Trump took sweeping action by pardoning or commuting the sentences of over 1,500 individuals convicted of crimes related to the January 6th insurrection. This move effectively paves the way for the release of numerous individuals who were found guilty of violent offenses, including assaulting police officers and participating in the far-right extremist group's plot to disrupt the democratic process. Trump and his supporters have long argued that the rioters are victims of political persecution, a sentiment that is not widely shared among the American public. Recent polling indicates that only 20% of Americans support pardoning those involved in the Capitol riot, reflecting a significant divide in public opinion regarding the events of that day. Tarrio's attorney, Naib Hassan, expressed optimism about the future following the pardon, stating, "This marks a pivotal moment in our client's life, and it symbolizes a turning point for our nation. We are optimistic for the future as we now turn the page on this chapter, embracing new possibilities and opportunities." The legal arguments surrounding Tarrio's case were complex. Prosecutors had sought a 33-year sentence, arguing that he was the mastermind behind a violent plot to retain Trump in power after his electoral defeat. However, Tarrio's defense team contended that he should not face harsher penalties than those who actively participated in the riot, as he had been arrested 2 days prior to the insurrection and barred from entering Washington, D.C. During his sentencing, Tarrio labeled January 6th a national embarrassment and expressed remorse for the chaos that ensued. He stated, "I am not a political zealot. Inflicting harm or changing the results of the election was not my goal. Please show me mercy." Born in Miami to Afro-Cuban parents, Tarrio led the Proud Boys from 2018 until 2021, a period during which the group gained notoriety for its far-right, neo-fascist ideology and violent confrontations. He was also involved in a grassroots initiative called Latinos for Trump during the 2020 election cycle. Interestingly, Tarrio had previously served as an informant for law enforcement, aiding in the prosecution of various criminal activities prior to his rise in the Proud Boys. This background adds another layer of complexity to his narrative, raising questions about his motivations and the nature of his leadership. Trump's executive order on pardons was framed as a necessary step towards national reconciliation, a claim met with skepticism by many, including Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer. Schumer condemned the pardons, stating, "The people who invaded the Capitol on January 6th, whether they committed violence or not, should not have been pardoned. They unlawfully broke into the Capitol to stop the peaceful transfer of power. What they did is a serious crime." The pardons have been hailed by supporters of the January 6th defendants, with some attorneys expressing gratitude for Trump's actions. However, the implications of these pardons on the rule of law and accountability for the events of January 6th remain contentious. As the nation grapples with the ramifications of Trump's pardons, the case of Enrique Tarrio serves as a focal point in the ongoing debate over justice, accountability, and the legacy of the January 6th Capitol attack. With Tarrio's release now imminent, the political landscape continues to evolve, and the repercussions of these decisions will be felt for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.